The 3 most common mistakes that I see contractors make and what you can do to avoid them. All right, let's get into it. Today we're going to discuss the 3 most common mistakes that I see contractors make. So let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, and I see this everywhere. I see this all the time. Mistake number 1 is to have an unprofessional look. Guys, if you want to grow your business, if you want people to take you serious, you need to look the part. You need to be serious. So I see some of you guys with your rusty beat up truck and your, magnet on the side of it from Vistaprint from 5 years ago and stuff. It's like, put a little effort in, guys. Your business cards, if you even have one, are atrocious sometimes. Your website, like, are you leading your potential clients to the ghetto of the web world, you know what I mean? Or are you leading them to a nice landing page? It comes down to the appearance, your branding. When you send an estimate, does it have your logo on it, and does it look professional, or does it look like something you just put together on a spreadsheet? Does all the branding match, from your business card to your invoice or estimates to your logo on your truck to your website? Does everything kind of match? And does it look professional? If it's like, come on, make the branding look nice, make it look consistent, and have that general professional look in all the different areas of your business. So that whenever a customer finds you, they see the same brand and the same look and the same professionalism all the way throughout. All right, guys, so mistake number 2 that I see contractors make all the time is, how is the experience that your customers are getting? So how do you answer your phone? Is it professional? How do you show up to the job site when you do your quote? Are you on time? Do you give them a business card? Or did you just have a cigarette and threw it out in their front yard? Is your truck leaking oil on the customer's driveway? If somebody calls you and leaves you a message or emails you, do you call back right away? Are you quick to respond? If you want to land more jobs and get more business, it's very simple. Give your customers a better experience. I hear this all the time from customers, but they say, oh, I didn't even really shop around all that much. You were the only one that showed up on time and gave us an estimate right away when you said you would, and etc., etc. The price was kind of at the bottom of the list, and I would say this is something that a lot of contractors can work on. Just try to see it from a customer's perspective. What's their experience like? Was it good? Was it bad? Really try to figure that out, and I bet you will land more jobs if you focus on the experience for the customer. All right, mistake number 3 that I see a ton of contractors make, and this is probably most of you, is that you don't know your numbers. You gotta know your numbers through and through very well. So if you're quoting a big job that you've never done before, or something that's way bigger than you've ever done before, be careful. Know your numbers. Take your time. Make sure you know what your cost of goods sold are. Make sure you know what your gross profit margins are. Make sure you have targets that you can monitor and track, and sort of progress that you can measure. So knowing your numbers is super important, and I'll tell you why. There's a couple reasons why knowing your numbers is so important. Number 1, you need to know how much profit margin you have. You need to know how much you're going to make, or what your target is to be able to make. Not only to be able to track that and measure it and make sure that you stay on track and on budget, but also to know how much leeway you have. Is this a great client that you want to work with? Maybe you can lower your price a bit. If you know your numbers, you will know exactly what your profit margin is on a specific job, or at least your target. And then you'll know how much leeway you have there in order to acquire that job. So if you have nothing on the calendar and nothing booked or whatever, then you could probably get away with a little bit less profit. All right, hopefully this was helpful to some of you. If it was, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.